Welcome to Ask the Booth. Certainly had hoped we'd be discussing a potential win streak with the way the schedule laid out for the Chargers post-bye. Instead, the toughest loss in a very tough season for the Chargers coming in overtime in Jacksonville. Nick Hardwick, Mac Money Smith here, your Charger broadcast team on the radio. And we are here to answer your questions. You can do it through all platforms on social media, be it Snapchat or the Twitter or the Instagram. We love hearing from you. Please pose your queries. Nick will provide some tremendous analysis. I'll probably say something snarky, then we'll move on to the next one. Here we go. Question number one, why is Austin, first name basis now with the rookie out of Western State? How about that? Abraham 81. See, because it's Abraham, but there's an underscore.
Gotcha.
Why is Austin putting up better numbers than Melvin?
Austin's got really good life in his legs, and I think he's seeing the holes properly, and he's getting downhill, and he's taking advantage of the yards that are there to be gained.
What are the chances we see a dual quarterback situation Sunday between Kellen and Cardale if Phil can't go?
I don't think you'll see a dual quarterback system. If Phillip can't go, it'll be Kellen Clemens unless something happens to Kellen Clemens, and then they would turn to Cardale Jones.
Hopefully we won't even have to address that. And,
right.
I mean, Phillip, and by the way, for the people that are pointing out, yes, Phillip is an Iron Man in this league, 194 straight starts. This is a different deal. It's independent evaluation by the NFL concussion protocol that will determine whether or not he is able to go. This is from Anthony Del Taco. Potential sponsorship availability there.
Yay.
Which Chargers have the best chance to make the Pro Bowl?
Two guys. I think two guys on this Chargers roster right now should be and will be in the Pro Bowl. Melvin Ingram, Joey Bosa, done.
They'll both be there,
Yeah,
and
they have to be. Everybody, every offensive lineman, every offensive coordinator looking at Bosa and looking at Ingram are going, those two are the best in the league right now.
All right, the Bills got blown out last week against the Saints. What can the Chargers take away from that on film to replicate what the Saints did on defense/offense?
LaShawn McCoy is their absolute everything. He's got over 100 more rushes than their next running back. He's got 8 more receptions, 8 more targets than their next receiver. He's got 19 more catches than their next receiver. LaShawn McCoy is their everything. If you stop the run and you limit LaShawn McCoy, you got a really good chance to beat this team.
I look at it as perhaps a repeat of last week. You know, they were determined. Gus Bradley was determined to shut down Leonard Fournette. He did. First team that had managed to do it all season. First game Fournette didn't have a touchdown, and you saw what that made available. It was a team that had scored just 14 points through 59 minutes and 40 seconds of that game, and I would imagine they'll probably look to do a lot of the same here with
exactly
McCoy.
Right.
Finally, will Eckler, again another Austin Eckler question, continue to get more touches despite the late game blunder? Okay, the fumble. So how do you think that affects, as we wrap it up, his usage?
He's going to get more touches. He has to get more touches. He was very effective matching up in the pass game against Telvin Smith, one of the fastest linebackers in the game, outrunning him, running through Jalen Ramsey on the sideline. Very strong, under control, seemed really poised, and a young mistake. Not taking care of the ball, running through the hole in the 4-minute situation with 2 hands on the ball. Young mistake, he'll learn from that, and they got to give him more room to stretch his legs out.
That is Ask the Booth. I'll spit it out. Ask the Booth. You can do it through all of our social media outlets here with the Chargers, be it Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Love hearing from you. After this one, we'll be off to Dallas, of course, for the game on Thanksgiving, and then back for 2 at home in a row, Cleveland and Washington. And that kind of speaks to what we were just talking about, how the schedule lays out for them.